Welcome to a Raw Female Biddy edition.
No guests, just a quick dose of Kris and Allie. So next week I gotta go get this fucking mammogram. Which, by the way, yeah, it's awesome, and you have to do it every year.
Yeah, if you're over 40, that's recommended.
Yes, if you're over 40, every year. But the whole thing is so barbaric. I mean, you go in, they squeeze your breast into like a little flatsy patsy. Okay, for those people of our generation who knows what a flatsy patsy is, it's like a very thin pancake thing.
Jeez, it's like a slot. Like they're trying to put something that doesn't fit underneath those.
It doesn't fit. I want to yell at the woman. It's not fitting. No. Doesn't fit.
Exactly.
Hurts. Okay.
Exactly.
So I'm going next week, but you, I know, had just had it done. And by the way, can we put a finer point on this, that you know how quickly that machine would change if men had to put their balls in there? You know how much money would be thrown at that industry?
And coming up with a new test?
We're already like, we would be 3D imaging. You wouldn't even, you're in a spa at that point. Okay.
You'd wave a wand. It'll be a wand.
Oh, it's a
ball wand.
Ball wand. You're all done. You're all done. Exactly. Clean as a whistle.
Exactly.
No, we're still doing this thing. But we do it that's awesome. We do it. So what did you glean? Because I thought it was super interesting.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised at this. So I go in and chatting up the technician, Susie.
Of course you are, Susie. She's probably in direct dial now. You know what? That is
She's
so
great.
Your MO.
She's so great.
Knows
and
her
so
technician's name.
I'm standing there naked, grasping onto a metal bar while my boob is... Anyway, my neck's turned this way, my feet are this way, whatever. And I said, hey, you know, it never occurred to me, but should I be asking you what kind of machine you're using on me?
Good question, by the way. Would have never asked that. I'm 51.
No.
Never have asked that question.
Always get my mammograms done at the same facility.
Yep.
Was thinking this year of going to a new facility. Yep. And that's what spurred my question.
Okay. And what was the answer to that?
Yeah, so it was really interesting. She said to me, well, we're actually going to transition our machines to 3D machines.
Okay.
And those machines are actually great if you've got dense breasts.
Oh, hello, ring, ring, ding, ding.
Ring, ring, ding, ding.
Which I do. And I'm vaguely remembering that I think I had to go back and do another screening. So that must have been with the 3D machine. Okay. But also our sister has that. And that is a definite thing.
Okay, well, I was totally in the dark. I did not know that was a thing.
Well, the only reason I know it's a thing is because I had to go back. They're like, you have dense breast tissue. I'm like,
exactly.
What does this mean?
I know. Well,
never got real clarity. I mean,
I'll tell you what it means, because, of course, my second question to her was like, well, do I have dense breasts?
Yeah, what does that look like?
And she's like, well, apparently you do. I got dense breasts.
How did you know that? From past mammogram?
No, because she looked at my scan.
That's right. She's the technician. Hello.
Exactly. Okay. So the deal is that breasts, so then I go home and I'm Googling, right?
Of course you are. By the way, doctors love my sister when she comes in with printed out Google pages. Super fun.
I know.
Jesus.
Okay, so breasts are composed of milk glands. This is layman's terms, right? Milk glands, milk ducts, and supportive tissue.
Okay.
That's the dense breast tissue is your supportive tissue. And then there's also fatty tissue. Okay. That's the non-dense breast tissue. Okay. So basically, they look at the radiologists look at your ratios of your supportive tissue, your dense tissue to your non-dense, and they judge you on a scale of 1 to 4. Okay. So the deal is the dense tissue appears solid white. Okay. So that makes it difficult to see through.
Okay.
So, anyway, so if in the state of California, if your radiologist concludes you have dense breasts, he needs to say that on his report.
Yep.
So I, of course, dug through my report. Of course
you did.
And there it says, your mammogram shows that your breast tissue is dense.
Interesting.
And it also says that this information should be used to inform your doctor. So, and you have a
discussion with your doctor about this. So
Which you've never
had
had
that. And actually, I'm trying to think if I'm making a sweeping statement, but I don't remember having that conversation. I just remember going back and having another scan and them saying, "Oh, you're fine." So did you have to go back to a different machine and do yet again another scan, or no?
No. Well, so I'm still awaiting my test results.
Okay, got it.
But this was that's what I asked her. I just said, well, when am I supposed to, who is supposed to flag this?
Right.
I knew nothing about it.
Is it the technician or is it your gyno?
My gyno didn't know anything. I mean, my gyno never brought it to my attention.
Okay.
Nor did my primary care.
So they get a report of that. So that's the deal with mammograms, right? Is that once that's done, it gets sent to your doctors. And then that should flag the doctor to have a discussion with you about your breast destinies. Your tissue.
Yeah.
And so, and you're kind of halfway through that process right now.
Yeah.
So, but what do you think the net is for women? Should they be, so they need to ask about the density.
Right. I think they should definitely, when they get their report, their radiology report, they should see if it's been, and it's called a BIRAD, which is a breast imaging reporting and data system.
Okay.
So it's a BIRAD category that you'll get on there. But I think just for women to be aware that breast density does impact your mammogram reading.
Well, and also,
take it from there.
And also the finer point is talk to your doctor.
Right.
If you have breast. Fuck, I can't even say it. What the hell?
If you have dense boobs.
Dense boobies.
Yeah.
Okay, so they need to talk to their doctor.
Yep.
Okay, I think
that's the great takeaway.
Okay, good. Okay. Thanks, Kris. I love that.
All right.
For more information on this biddy, check out our show notes at rawfemale.com. Visit the rawfemale.com website to shop our marketplace, check out our show notes, and learn more about Kris and Allie and the folks who put together Raw Female.
Like what you hear? Rate and review us.
This episode sponsored by Tom Baroni's Marshfield Magnolia Lube, because everybody needs a smooth ride.
Kris and Allie are not medical professionals, and we don't play them on the internet. Our podcast is for informational purposes only, and nothing is intended as professional or medical advice in any way.